Yes, team. Blessings and good morning to whoever is listening and locking in at this time. If you're not, it's your own fault. You should have woke up earlier. Jokes aside, big up to Cal in the building. It's the sit down, but slightly different. I've got a couple of topics. Me and Cal don't really get a chance to chop it up as much as we should. We've been trying to spread this formation system style tactic we should be using going forward. People don't want to hear it, man. They shut it down before they even listen, especially on Twitter, bro. That was very rude.
Oh,
But before we talk about football, bro, I just want to make sure we check in and make sure you're all good. How are you this morning, bro?
honestly, bro, stressed.
Talk to
I'm
me.
not even gonna lie
Mate,
to you. I'm
talk to me,
stressed.
man.
Like,
Talk
like
to me.
life is a bit stressful at the moment. Got some stuff going on in my personal life, and when I say that, I don't want people to go overboard and think like I'm like on the edge or anything like that. I'm not. Like I'm good within myself.
On the edge.
But,
Okay, you're not on the edge.
yeah,
That's good.
yeah. But life is very stressed. Some stuff I can't really speak about on stream, but
Nah, I hear it.
life is very stressful at the moment. But I'm also grateful that one, I have life, and two, that there are solutions to my issues. So just got to work through them and just keep going, man.
Sounds like Liverpool, bro.
Yeah,
Liverpool
yeah.
done.
How are you, bro? How are you? You always asking how other people are. How are you, bro?
I'm all right, man. I didn't get to sleep. I didn't sleep properly last night, and I don't even know why. I had so much energy. I was up, right? I think I went bed around 4 a.m. I don't know why. And I
then
know
you're
I'm
up early,
definitely gonna have a
you're
nap
up early
today.
like me
Yeah,
doing school run as well.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was up at 7 doing
Yeah.
madnesses around the house. So
Let me
I know I'm
ask you,
gonna have
bro,
a nap. Go on.
because I've got like my sleeping pattern's terrible. So I'll talk you through Saturday. So Saturday, I was up at like 6:40 because I dropped my mum to the train station because she had to go up to Wolverhampton. So I dropped my mum to, then I drove back, took my kids to football, come back home, took them to a kids party, left the kids party, went
I
up to
hate the kids'
Chelsea,
parties, by the way.
and was doing fan cams up at Chelsea.
Right.
Oh, bro. And then because my daughter now is at the age where she wants to get involved, but she's not as physically strong as the others, I've got to climb around and follow her in it. So that's a madness. And then after the Chelsea game, met my missus, drove home, then had like 2 hours sleep, then was up, did UFC, then went to sleep maybe about 7 in the morning, was up again, had to go barbers, had to then pick up the kids, come back. Me and my missus sorted out the house and sorted out the kids. And then yesterday, I was up from 7, did school run. Then the amount of streams I did yesterday, I did the Coppish Morning Show, then the Sanderson Show, then Hassam's show, Never a Foul, the 4 o'clock Liverpool show, new Liverpool show, and then went and picked up went to my daughter's, had a little personal issue, which is why I wasn't on stream until really late with Coppish, then did Monty's show for half an hour, and then literally went to like ate something real quick, went to sleep, and then back up now. So it's just like, bruv, the last few days have just been a myth, and I'm doing work contractor alongside this. So, bruv, it's crazy at the moment.
Bro, I told you about this anyway, man. I told you to.
I know. Shall I tell you what it is though, Ends? And I'm just gonna be
go on. Keep giving me the excuses. It's fine.
No,
because I told you already to. Like you sometimes you have to be like, all right, not today.
Nah, bro. I'm trying to build a life for the family, bro. Like
I hear it.
And if it means I'm the one who's got to sacrifice for it, then so be it. But bro, I've got at least something behind, man. I have to.
No, I hear it. I think that's one of the struggles in it when you got a family. For shout out to those, that's kind of in the same space where we are at the moment, or on that same journey in your life, to say. And sometimes you're like, nah, I gotta do this and I gotta do that, and I have to accomplish this because I gotta leave that legacy or that thing where they go, my dad were on a waste, man. Still,
yeah. Especially with boys, bro. Especially after like having boys as well. Like we have to set an example.
100%. I 100% agree, man. That's why I swear sometimes I feel like I'm mad regimented in the yard.
But I have
to be, because if I'm not, are you trying to relax? Streaming, my guy. Hold on. Remind me later. All right. No, it's early, bro. It's my agent still. But no, on the real count, man, I get it, man. But as I said to you, bro, I've told you countless times. Sometimes you have to say no, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes you have to just go. Do you know what? Not today.
Yeah,
not today, man. I can't. Oh, I can't answer right now, man.
We say new move on the cards, yeah.
Hey, man, I'm always, sometimes, go, man. You know what I mean? We just have to do stuff in silence, bro. We're just working it. Well, I can't right now. You know what I mean? I'm streaming, man. But let me not forget the people in the building as well, the guys and the ladies. Big up to you guys. Appreciate you guys jumping in. Continues to share your thoughts in the chat. We've got a few topics to chop up. We're not going to be here for too long, but I want you guys to really sit back and enjoy it. There's a poll already in the chat as well about a certain player that I called for, but for some reason, Liverpool fans said I was a waste man for saying that he should come and join us. From your beloved indie, guys. I don't know if it was yesterday or not. I haven't been on X. But
100.
Apparently, and as I said, we'll bring the news to you guys, and you guys can deliberate it. You can discuss it. You can have a conversation around it. You listen, if you told me this, Cal, 2 seasons or a season ago, I'd be like, shut up, man. Shut up. We ain't doing that. But this new Liverpool, I don't know. We've already broken the record twice.
No,
we can't do it again.
100 though. Like with Wirtz and Isak, they had, in my opinion, a resume that supported that.
Right, I'm with you.
Semenyo's good. In fact, Semenyo's very good. Let me not even do the whole he's just good. He's very
feel like he was about to do something there, but go on.
Yeah.
No, because he's my guy. I'm not willing to hear no slander on his name, but I'm listening. I'm here.
Do you think he's the best option we could get? Because I don't
for that side, man. For that side and availability, potentially. The price tag, however, is madness. But then again, this is the world we live in. All right, listen, so let me ask, do you think he's better? Because I think you could get Rodrigo for that price. Rodrigo's wages are going to be way higher, but I think you could get Rodrigo, Antonio Nusa. Like, all right, Cal, we're
I'm not saying he's better.
I want this guy.
No, I don't want any beef. I don't want no beef, man.
No, we're just saying stuff now. But this is what we're here to do. I'll say stuff as well. I'm just saying he's my guy in it. Cal, the brother is ready-made, man. He is him. But it's about whether or not Liverpool would want to pay that kind of money for him. Obviously, he goes on to say, we understand Liverpool also have been contacted via their sporting director, Richard Hughes, who has been deep connection with Bournemouth. So Arsenal, obviously, we're informed. If they get him, it's long still. And if we get him, I think that's a definite upgrade on what we currently have on that left-hand side. And he has the ability to play on the right-hand side. I don't think he's worth 100 million, but the problem is he signed a new deal this season. So that's potentially why the price is what it is. And he started off the season with 6 goals and 3 assists. I think he's or 4 assists, something like that. He's on smoke.
Hear me out here. This might be a complete conspiracy theory. If he signed a new deal, knowing that bigger clubs than Bournemouth, all due respect to Bournemouth, wanted him,
right? Yeah,
I think there's a release clause in there. And if there's anyone who knows how to find a release clause, it is Liverpool Football Club.
110%, I agree.
Yeah, so I reckon there's a release clause in there somewhere. We just need to figure out how and when to activate it. I would assume, because he was touted for about 60 mil last summer, right?
60 mil, yep.
I wouldn't be surprised if a release clause around the 80 mil mark.
I would pay that.
All right, so here's the difficulty now.
All right, go on. It's crushed my dreams like everyone when I say
no, because look, if we sign Semenyo, I'm not going to be upset. I just look at someone like, remember, Kvaratskhelia went for, 60 mil?
I don't care, bro. I don't care about Kvaratskhelia, bro. I don't care, bro. Don't care.
No business.
I don't care about Kvaratskhelia, bro. Don't care.
But if he's the guy, like,
yeah, go on.
Barcola, is he better than Barcola?
Yeah.
Is he better than Liao? Nico Williams? Because again, like Yildiz. Because here's the thing, bro. Semenyo's very good, but one thing we're seeing is a difference playing in a team where you're not necessarily playing against low blocks to then going and playing against like low block teams.
So he saw his goal the other day, by the way. He saw the
dribble down the wing and the near point, beautiful, cold goal.
Then his free kick the week before. And then his solo goal and he chopped it inside and whipped it in the top corner the week before. Yeah. Okay, just a few goals in there.
No, he's quality.
And he's doing this in the Prem, not
I hear
the Italian league. Oh, not the French league. He's doing it in the Prem.
But he's also potentially gonna go AFCON as well. He's 25, gonna be 26. Do we unless he's coming in to directly replace one of the left wingers? Do we need to go for someone of a slightly younger profile with a bit more longevity? Is the left wing? This is gonna sound like
you man don't rate Gakpo anyway.
No,
Rio ain't playing. So no, Cal, let's rip the band-aid off. Man don't rate Gakpo like that.
I do rate Gakpo.
I've heard other man say Gakpo. Yeah, he's all right, but he's a bit too predictable in that.
He is, and let's be real,
why don't we get someone that's unpredictable then?
If you're looking, bruv, you're a footballer yourself. The two positions on the football pitch that you want most to have unpredictability is the 10 and the wide areas.
Right.
Right now, I get unpredictability from Verts. I'm not seeing it on a regular basis, but like for example, the chance he set up for Salah, that's not regular. That's not regular.
Yeah, cold.
Like Gakpo hit the pass behind him. He's managed to turn that into an assist almost. That's not regular. Then I look at Salah, predictable. Got some strings to his bow when he's in form, but very predictable. Gakpo, extremely predictable. Chiesa, predictable because he doesn't get to play. So the predictability there is Slot don't like the guy for whatever reason. So the predictability is there, he doesn't get to play. But for me, if Chiesa is able to find 80% of the form he was when he was at Juve, he's our starting left winger without shadow of a doubt, and would have been even with Diaz here, because in my opinion, he's got a better variety. He's got a better final product than both Gakpo and Diaz. And I know people, and look, Diaz,
a little bit, but
the revisionism on Diaz is crazy because he's doing well in Germany right now. He weren't doing this at Liverpool on a regular basis.
No, Cal, we're not doing that, man. We're not doing.
No, he was good.
He was
brilliant
cooking
last season. He was brilliant last season.
He was cooking.
But the amount of goals he's got so far in Germany that wouldn't have been replicated in the Premier. That's
because he said. He's in a team where there's less people that's greedy, isn't it?
But he's also in a team that's the most dominant in his country by a country mile. But didn't they smack up? Who's it? Was it Leipzig? They beat 6-0 at the beginning of the season or something like that.
Yeah, just that's not regular. Talented players that play for each other, isn't it?
But Leipzig's
that's what happens.
Leipzig's meant to be what, the third or fourth best team in that league, bro. We're never smashing Chelsea 6-0. We're never doing that.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? If a certain brother decided to square a couple of them, maybe.
No, we're still not beating them 6-0. 3-0, brother. 3-0's seen as a heavy defeat in this country. 6-0 is a heavy
7-0. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's a one-off, innit?
And we used to beat Arsenal on the 5-0 in a regular, bro. So I don't know if it's a one-off. And United used to hold 5s on a regular.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's a one-off.
Arsenal are the team that get licked up in it. Like they've held 6 from Chelsea, they held 8 from Man United, 5 from us on a regular. Like they're the ones that really, you look at and go, victim. We're gonna deal with that. But I like touch wood, God forbid. I really see Liverpool get really dealt with like that on a regular basis.
Oh, Villa gave us something close to that with that 7, didn't it?
Yeah, Villa gave us 7, and then when Man City gave us 5 when Mane got sent off in 17-18. But
they took the mick. They didn't even feel sorry for us in that game. Sometimes that you go the professional thing, and you kind of go,
we'll score
a couple and just bop it around.
Klopp used to do that. Pep was like, do what?
He was like, I need to get bare goals. We leave this.
Man brought off Sane off the bench and said, go and deal with that. Go and deal with that. You got 2
big up to it, Queer. There's 100 though. 100. Bro, I don't know. Bro, if we pay it, man. Get some good players in the team. And
So
shout
is
out to
he your
Liz as
first
well,
choice
man.
for left wing then? Enz?
Yeah,
Over everyone. Interesting.
over everyone. Yeah. I
I'm not
told
mad
you,
at it.
I get a lot of things right. People
No,
just
I'm
don't
not
like
mad
to
at it.
listen, bro.
Bruv, 50's been screaming about how good Semenyo is for a while as well. So I'm not even mad at it. And I paid attention. He's good. He's really the game against us. He's superb.
He plays without fear, and not. Well, we'll talk about the system when we get there. Shout out to Liz, man. Said the heart wants what the heart wants, and I'm not telling. Oh, I'm just saying, people up. Just trust me on this one, man. If we go and get this brother, yeah, man, we're good. Nah, see Dean
Okay.
in the chat now saying there's an Arsenal fan. Dean, I don't care. That means he'll cook them.
Big up D. Let me ask you a question then, bro. If
Hmm.
Semenyo was to arrive at Liverpool, what happens with Gakpo?
You fight it out. Best man wins.
Okay. So what about Rio?
I would send him out alone because it doesn't look like the gaffer is going to give him time. And that he has to play. He's too good not to play. He's too good not to be playing regular football. This waiting on the League Cup, maybe an FA Cup game, maybe this weird 10 minutes at the end of a game, maybe ain't good enough for his development right now. He's at a stage right now where he's hungry, he's ready to go, but we're not using him. We're not using him. So you might as well loan him out at least, then he goes and gets that year under his belt where he's playing consistent football. Then, you know, he can make his own way. And then you see what type of player you have at the end of it. But at the moment, like sitting on the bench and with everyone fit in the squad, he doesn't make the match day squad.
Yeah.
When everyone's fit, he doesn't get in the match day squad. Because you're not going to have, and Chiesa has to play. He's been on form, so you'd play him. And then you'd have Ekitike or Isak on the bench. So that's your two.
I mean, you say he plays, but technically he doesn't. So
I know the gaffer has an issue with him, bro, and I don't know why. I honestly don't know why. But the other centre back that we wanted is potentially going to Bayern Munich because Sky Germany has reported that he's held talks with Bayern Munich.
yeah, I don't believe too much in that.
You don't want to believe it, Carl.
Nah,
why don't you want to believe it?
Because Bayern Munich do this, innit? We saw it last season with the whole Wirtz thing. They're not as serious as they make out. I think there's a lot of propaganda there with Bayern Munich.
Is this like the copium stuff though, Cal?
No, because again, I can live without us signing Gahey. I'd like us to, but I can live without the Gahey sign. I don't think he's this centre back that Liverpool fans have painted him out to be. I think he's a very good centre back, but I don't think he's this on the cusp of world class centre back. This centre back that's impenetrable and is this marvel on the ball that we've hyped him up to be. But I still like him at the club. But I think there's centre backs out there you can go and get who can replicate what Gahey does or do it at a better level, whether it be now or in the near future. I just don't think Bayern Munich's the club he goes to. I think he comes to Liverpool, or I personally think he stays in the Prem. Or if he does go abroad, I think he goes Real Madrid.
Well, they won't need him because they'll get Kanate.
Supposedly so. How do you feel about that if Kanate was to go?
I don't want him to, but I wouldn't blame him if he did, especially listening to what Liverpool fans say about him.
That's what I keep on saying.
I wouldn't blame him if he wants to go.
It's weird. We have this thing where we abuse a player and then turn around to said player and go, "Why are you leaving?"
Like now we're saying, "Yo, Diaz should have stayed," but you guys said he was dead food, so why would he stay?
Yeah,
and said he doesn't deserve a bigger contract. So
I'm not even upset that Diaz went. I'm just upset he wasn't replaced.
Yeah.
I'm more upset that I'm not even saying he's a better player before anyone goes crazy. I'm more upset that Elliot left than Diaz.
Yeah, because there was no reason to push Elliot out the door, innit? Just give him the play him. There was no reason
to. He didn't want to go. He didn't want to go.
Yeah, I know.
I like in.
Is it a loan though? Is it still a loan? Is it a loan with an option to buy?
A loan with an obligation, I believe.
Obligation. Okay.
I might be wrong, so don't quote me on that. But if it's a loan with an option, I'd actually bring Elliot back because I genuinely believe he should be Wirtz's understudy. I know there's not a difference in age or anything. He might even be older than Wirtz, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't think...
might be the same age or slightly older, maybe a few months.
Elliot was so good off the bench. Elliot, when he plays in a 10, is very good as well. He never got a chance playing a 10, and now we play with a 10. He never still got the chance. It was weird. Elliot in the 10 is creative. I remember not last preseason, the preseason before, in Slot's first preseason, Elliot was doing up a bit of a madness in the 10, like creating.
Yeah, and he picked up that injury, didn't he?
And all that. Yeah, and then never got a chance, man.
No, but if he goes there, Cal, it is what it is, isn't it? Like, if we don't get him, then we have to look elsewhere.
I have no issues against Gahey at all. I think he's a respectful person. Seems like a very humble human being. I know a couple people who have met him or know him, and they've only said good things about him. No bad feelings towards Gahey. It's not his fault that he's not a Liverpool player. Like, some of the blame goes to Crystal Palace, some goes to us. I have no issues. If he decides not to come to Liverpool, I can't even hate on him. Like, but I'd like him to. But I think we need 2 centre backs next summer.
Yeah, nah, fairs. I would love if we get him, but if you know what I mean, if it's not to be, he won't be in it. What about Kwanzaa, bro? Because I didn't want Kwanzaa to leave as well. Because we ended up going to buy Leone, and then obviously we know he got injured, which it's just luck of the draw, isn't it, man? You play outstanding in your first game and then get an ACL that takes you out. But what was the reason for us to get rid of Kwanzaa? No real though, bro.
I feel Kwanzaa may have been getting distracted. Maybe that's the best way I can put it. I think Kwanzaa was getting distracted. I think you all know what I mean.
No, I hear what you're saying. But look, he's saying that, just a quote out of his interview. At this point of my career, I need hundreds of games to be where I want to be. So that's one of the reasons why he left Liverpool. But I look at it now and gone, we could have done with a Kwanzaa in this team, you know, realistically.
Okay. It's going to sound harsh, I'm going to say here. Does Kwanzaa change our situation right now? Because in my opinion, he does.
But then he obviously trusts him. He trusts Kwanzaa more than he trusts like Gomez, and Leone only got minutes basically in the League Cup, so you wouldn't have played him. Where I thought Kwanzaa could have played in the Premier League as well, especially off the back of some of the games where you go, Konate didn't play really well here. I think you would have probably swapped him back in. I think you would have. Good on the ball, good ball carrier, and that's what a lot of fans are saying at the moment, where they're saying, Konate lacks in that era, which is untrue, but it is where it is.
I'm glad you were hearing what I was saying on Monty's show last night, right?
Yeah.
This I'm figuring out how I can word this without it sounding too politically incorrect or crazy.
You're too much of a politician, Cal.
I think Konate gets unfairly criticized for his ball playing ability based on how he looks.
And the lack of options he gets when we build up.
I say this a lot about Saliba. Saliba's a very good centre back, but Saliba has pretty privilege. And I say that as a man who he's handsome, but also looks pretty on the ball as well. He's got pretty privilege. But his effectiveness, for me personally, I don't think he's I don't think he's fantastic on the ball either. I think Saliba's just good on the ball. Konate is good on the ball. We've seen it numerous times where he's able to do diagonals. He's been able to push it through the midfield. He's also been able to dribble forward with the ball. We've seen it before. So it's not like he can't do it. Whenever Konate gets the ball, he has 2 safe options for passing. 2 safe options. And as a centre-back, I'd rather my centre-back take the safe option than try and do something crazy and then we lose the ball and they're on to us, because that's what he's been doing recently. He's been doing the unsafe option, and then the next thing you know, boom, like Liverpool are being countered. He has a pass back to the goalkeeper or a pass to Virgil. The midfielder hiding, or Grav's being marked out the game, and our right back is becoming a Kevin De Bruyne in the team, playing right central attacking midfield. Who's he passing to? Virgil. I don't know if you watch, bro. When Virgil gets the ball, he's screaming at Kirkes to get yourself back. Get in line with me so I can pass the ball to you. Virgil's got Kirkes next to him. He's got Kanate next to him. He's got the goalkeeper. And then obviously with his passing range, he's got the diagonals as well.
Mm-hmm.
Virgil's got 4 options and he's our ball playing centre back. Kanate has 2 and he's not our quote unquote ball playing centre back. It makes 0 sense to me. Which is why, as you said, I'm so on board with going 3 at the back for now with the current personnel we have. If we were to add different players, then yeah, you can alternate between 3 at the back, 4 at the back. But right now, I think 3 at the back gives more passing options to Kanate, more solidity to the defense, and also allows Wirtz and Salah to do their thing without too much pressure going the other way as well.
Exactly. I don't disagree, Cal, but unless people want to listen, they're just going to say he's rubbish. And as I said, look, does he look aesthetically pleasing in terms of when he's trying to play those passes? Many will probably say no. But to say he's not good at passes, passing the ball, that's just a lie.
Yeah.
Yes, people say we got eyes, and I'm like, cool, no problem. And I believe in that more than stats. But if you're going to have an argument, you got then back up that with stats. Because I'm watching the same game. And if I'm telling you, you're saying he was rubbish in the game with his passing, but I'm then telling you he misplays 2 passes out of like 50. You can't turn around and tell me, no, I'm right and you're wrong. I'm like, well, no, you're incorrect because his passing accuracy is this. Then the argument switches to progressive passes. And his progressive passes, in the Palace game, he was the one with the most progressive passes in the Palace game.
Yeah.
Why do I need my centre back to be playing? Like, the passes into midfield aren't difficult passes, guys. They're not like passes where you're like, he needs to like whip it round the court. No, if someone creates an angle, it's a simple pass through the lanes, unless someone's being tightly marked. I don't need someone that's because I'll play it. I'll just take the risk and play it. These are professional football players. Every one of them should be able to play the pass to a teammate if he's free.
But that's the quote there, bro. If he's free. What if you don't mind me asking, when you used to play 11s, what position did you play?
Centre mid. And centre back, to be fair.
What was I'm glad you said that because I played centre mid. I played DM more than I played box to box and more than I played 10. I played those positions as well. Bro, as a DM who has the ability to pass out, what's your role, bro? Come and either collect the ball from the centre backs or make yourself available so that you got a pass there. Bro, I'm not seeing that happen with our with our midfielders. So I'm just not seeing it happen.
No, we changed the way we set up in that instance. I look at was it you guys? No, it was big up to Mike Daz. He was doing a video on his channel about it, and it was just like the distances between the players is too wide. There's not enough players close enough in close quarters to play little 1-2s. Like it's too stretched. And then when we play it to those players, they're isolated because they've got more shirts. He basically looks at the Chelsea game. There's more blue shirts around than red shirts when in those transition moments.
Yeah.
And I don't know why we've changed from a team when I've watched us in, especially the Atletico Bilbao game, how close knitted everyone was, to now this wide stretched the game, but then everyone is just hiding from the ball set up that we're on. I honestly don't get it, bro. I just don't get it. But moving on, Cal, what do you make of these quotes from Virgil about Trent? It says it's not about him. He had great quality, but he left. Last year we played with many games without him. We were gutted he left, but that's not the issue. In terms of, is Trent the issue? Because I saw this kind of going around. Is Trent the issue from build-up, creativity? Because he left, Liverpool can't play. I'm gonna disagree slightly because I'm like, that was Trent the system of Liverpool then, and because he's left, we can't play simple passes to each other.
I'm with you. Trent's only the issue because we haven't replaced him, and we haven't we haven't adapted the system to play without him. So that's why we're missing Trent like this. And I say this to say that how many times have we lost quality players, but the replacement we brought in has been so good that you don't miss them? We lost Torres. True. We lost Torres. Within 6 months, we were like, oh, but we're cool. We got Suarez, Like, so you have to, like, when Mane was going through his bad spell at left wing, and we brought in Diaz. We were like, right, Mane's not playing too good left wing, but we've got Diaz now. Like it's how you replace these players. Trent has a quality that no other right back, in my opinion, has in world football.
Yeah.
But if that's the case, then, and Trent can only play for one team, then why are other teams struggling to get the ball from back to front? Because no other team apart from Liverpool and Real Madrid have ever played with Trent in their team. So
yeah, everyone else.
Why can Arsenal get the ball from Raya to, I'm not going to say Gyökeres because he loses the ball quite a bit, but Raya to Saka or Eze? Why is it Chelsea without centre backs can get the ball from Sanchez to João Pedro? Why is it I'm not going to use Man United, but why is it Man City can get the ball from Donnarumma to Haaland? All these other teams can get the ball progressively passed from back to front without Trent in their team. So I know we've had Trent, but surely we should be like, we knew what was going to happen, right?
Yeah.
We knew Trent was going from March. The club knew Trent was going from March. So why weren't you looking at something to like replace this? Because if that's the case, go and get yourself an Angelo Stiller then for the midfield. Go and get yourself someone of that ilk who is a high-level progressive passer. I know we wanted Zubimendi while Trent was here. Maybe that, but we moved away from that because we could have gone back in for Zubimendi. We could have gone for an Angelo Stiller. We could have gone for a Wharton. We could have gone for a progressive passer. We didn't do that. So we can't, like, Trent is not the issue. The issue is that we've not replaced Trent as a player, nor have we replaced or adapted the system to play without him.
No, I totally agree, bro. And the difference when you mention those players, the difference when you're speaking about those players is not the fact of they can pass the ball between the lines. It's the movement of these players. They drop in, collect the ball, turn, play it, move again, get it back again off of someone else, move it, play it again, drop, get it, create an angle, get it back from them and play it. So it always looks like, oh no, they're just doing a lot, but it's just simple movement from them. And they're demanding the ball because they want to go and create something. We had that in what we was doing with Gravenberch, and then we just stopped doing it.
Yeah.
Curtis Jones can do it. He can run around, get the ball and play it. But the way we set up and the way we play football at the moment isn't for that type of midfielder.
Yeah.
We rather the centre-backs do it, which makes no sense to me. Can we not go back to a world where the defenders defend and the midfielders are the one that get on the ball and play? And then help create. Why do I need Konate to through ball it to my striker?
Well, bro, what other team does try and build up? What other team does rely on the centre backs to progress the play?
I can't think of any, bro.
Exactly.
I honestly can't think of any. Do they get a lot of touches to the ball? I remember there were seasons on the Pep where, Diaz, when he first, Otamendi, I remember one season he had the most passes because they were just keeping the ball from there. Cal's computer's doing a madness when he gets back. But I remember a season when those defenders were getting on the ball quite a lot. But other than that, it's normally the midfielders come and collect it off the back line. The midfielders come and collect it off the back line, and then they just create from there.
Yeah.
So I don't remember any team really, bro, like that demanded them defenders to be this pass master in there. I'd rather you guys don't have the ball a lot. I honestly rather my centre backs don't have the ball. I'd rather my midfielders have the most passes in the game. I'd rather them be the one trying to thread through balls in. Why do I need my centre back to be the ones that are trying to thread these passes between the lines all the time? Can someone not come and make an angle, get it and turn and play forward?
Clearly not, bro.
Yeah.
Because again, Szoboszlai I think is excellent. I think Gravenberch and Szoboszlai this season have been excellent, like really good, really high level. But you wouldn't say either of them are that guy where they're gonna just dictate the tempo of a game. So we're at a cross section here, and I'm gonna say it, Enz.
You want to say it, man?
I think we need 2 centre midfielders in the summer. Like this summer, everyone's gonna go, look how many players we brought in. I think we're gonna need to do a little bit of the same next summer as well. I think we need 2 centre midfielders, and people ain't gonna like this. We may have to lose a centre midfielder that we like enable that. We may have to.
And I tell you, the ones that are not going nowhere is the £100 million man, Gravenberch, and the machine Soberslay. I don't know who else. The rest
We
of you
may
guys.
We may have to lose. We may have to lose someone. It could be a Curtis Jones. It could be a McAllister.
Curtis can do the job, Cal, but the gaffer don't want to play. He only brings him in he treats him like some specialist done. Like, oh, no,
Yeah.
only need you when we need to see games or we're losing control in the game. So why not have him if your whole setup is to have control? So your ethos is to have control, but you don't play the guy that gives you control, but then you bring him on to give you control when you don't have control.
But it makes no sense. It makes no sense. Like, Endo's got to be replaced. Like that should have happened a while ago now. Let's be real.
Endo's making up numbers.
And by the way, if we were I'm not saying Jones and McAllister aren't good enough for Liverpool, especially McAllister. McAllister's more than good enough to be a Liverpool player. Like we've all seen that with our eyes, and the stats backed up as well. But how Slot wants to play, it's not going to work. And last season, and this is where people need to watch football rather than just watch what is said a formation and personnel is going to be. Sobo is always listed as the number 10 last season, but Sobo was doing running for Gravenberch and McAllister, Salah, and Trent. He was doing the running for 4 other people in that team last season, especially Salah. McAllister had the most freedom in that midfield last season. So even though Sobo was the 10, even though he was a 10, Maka was the one with the most freedom. Sobo had to be way more tactically disciplined than McAllister, which is weird because you'd expect that from your pivot players. But it worked. We won the league title. That no longer works now. One, because it was figured out last season.
Yeah.
And 2, because we now have a Florian Wirtz. So if you're going to, and it's why I keep on saying, if McAllister plays in the midfield with Florian Wirtz, it's not going to work because McAllister does not have the tactical discipline of a Szoboszlai and a Gravenberch. I still think McAllister is better than both of those players. As a footballer, I think he's better than Grav. No, that's fair. That's fair. But I don't think it works in this system because he wants to do what Wirtz does. But I don't think he can do it as good as Wirtz.
Well, that's no longer can he do that role? But probably, but that's not your role no more, my guy. We bought someone to do that role. Your role now is to play in the midfield in the double pivot, the non-existing double pivot, and keep the ball ticking, get it off the back line, turn, play it forward into the forward players. That's your job role now. Like, I don't understand why you're trying to do extra work for no reason. Just because you don't like it. No, you have to stick to what we need to do and play better, man.
Defensively, he gets muscled and pushed about too easily as well.
Man, like joke, man. Premier League table as it stands at the moment, Cal. Hold on, let me get shift us back over here. Cal, just a quick one. We was 5 points clear, potentially going into 8 points, in that Newcastle Arsenal game. Couple of weeks later, we are now 1 point behind. Where's your mindset at now? Because could have been 8 points clear. Now we're a point behind.
Yeah, I'm not massively mad at it. It's annoying, obviously, because we've had a swing in the space of a week, but that swing that's happened to us in the space of a week could easily happen to Arsenal after the international break. Do you know what I mean? So
I 100% don't see that, Cal. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Do you not? I need to see.
I don't see it.
I need to see who comes back from the international break without injuries and all that. But yeah, I'm not concerned at this point. I'm more concerned about our performances. I'm not concerned about the points gap or anything like that. I'm more concerned about performance because what I would say is we've been as bad as we've been, and Arsenal have been as good as they've been, and we're literally a point off them. I don't know if Arsenal can go through many more gears to play better. Whereas we're still we're not even gear 1, bro. We're still we're neutral, but we're revving the engine. We're not going anywhere.
Do you know the problem with it is, Cal? It's not the fact that I think they can get any better than what they are. I think they can play this whole season the way they're playing. They
can maintain it.
And the reason why I say that is because then they don't concede goals.
And
they put themselves always in a position where, whether you look at it as in a negative way or a positive, that's just down to the person, how they view the game.
Yeah.
They go into a game going, we will at least gain a point here. Like teams that would have to do something extraordinary to beat them. The open field, like the open play goals have been, weren't even open play. Ours is a free kick and Haaland was a solo thing. Just ran left man and buried it. Other than that, Cal, they haven't conceded, bro. On Newcastle, they conceded one against as well. Other than that, it's just 2-0, 3-0, 2-0, just 2-0.
No,
we don't have that capability at the moment. So I
it's
can't trust
It's what we were doing last season.
Yeah, I can't trust. And this is what I mean. I enjoyed the 5 points clear because then it gave us wiggle room to make mistakes. But now we've done that twice.
Yeah.
I don't see how they make those mistakes.
No, that's fair.
I don't see it. I don't see it. And that means we have to now be perfect going into the next few games, because we have to then now go, we have to be ready to pounce. We can't now go into United and then draw and go into Brentford and then drop points there as well. Do you know what I mean? Because then we might find ourselves 8 points. Well. Yeah, no, I hear that. But for me, I see them more being perfect than we are currently in terms of how they're playing and how we're playing as form stands.
I hear it. And form-wise, yes, you're absolutely spot on. And I'm not going to do that, Arsenal always bottle it, because we were told as Liverpool fans we always bottle it until we start bottling it. And so things can change on a whim. I'm not there yet where I'm like, yeah, it's done or we can't claw this back. I genuinely think we can claw this back, and I think we can do it in a good way. But I think it's far from over. If Arsenal add in January and they still have a lead over us, then we're in trouble. But even then, what if they're still in the Champions League and the Premier League as well? Is Arteta going to focus on both? Is he going to focus on one? Like
that's why you have a good squad, isn't it? That's why you build a good squad. So
they have got a very good squad, especially defense. Their squad defensively wise is brilliant. Like they built the best defense in Europe.
Got loads of players in it that can play there.
Yeah, they built.
Whether or not they all play, but 4 centre backs is crazy. 4 centre backs at the back. No, it's not. You're right. It's not. But it's just how they are, innit?
Because one thing I do admire from them is the fact that, like, we've got players like Rio, for example, who we all rate. Arsenal got players like Skelly and Ethan Nwaneri, and they still went out and purchased top quality footballers who are in those positions. That for me is not resting on your laurels. That for me, and for me, people say, "Oh, you blocked the pathway." I disagree. If players are good enough, they're gonna always come through and they're gonna show themselves. So,
fairs. And then before we head out, I want to look at obviously Liverpool's formation, Carl, because we keep talking about it and people keep telling us to shut up, man. Especially on X, boy. That was rude.
Yeah, you want us to start drinking this early in the morning, bro?
Yeah, let's do what we need to do, Cal, man. Sometimes we have to. The more we say it, the more people might get used to it. Hold on, let's get to here, Cal. The more we say it, the more we need to do it. So, Cal, we said we should. I think tactically we should go into a back three. I've seen some people say let's run the diamond. Some people have gone with a 4-4-2, which I don't disagree with any of those conversations either.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at our team currently and the way we're playing, the style of where we're playing football, and I'm going, we're not getting the best out of all the players. The players are too far apart. There's not enough triangles. There's not enough triangles for players to play. Some people are saying Mo is isolated. There's no one really over there helping him. There's no overlapping fullback. I agree to an extent, but also he can at least hold the ball up as well. Do you know what I mean? So, do you know what I mean? So those are the things I agree. Can Wirtz be better? I don't know how much better he can get because he's creating opportunities, but the guys ain't putting them away. Can he be stronger on the ball? 110%. But we've got players in our team that play in that formation when they go away for their club, when they go away for their country as well. Robbo plays in the back three. Virgil plays in the back three for Holland. Gakpo plays with the wing. Well, you can call it 2-10. Grav plays in the double pivot in that form. Frimpong plays in it. Wirtz played in it for Bayern, Bayer Leverkusen. I'm looking at it going, why don't we do this? Why don't we set up in the
Because
but
people have
Cal,
people have negative connotations about
why
a
is it
back
negative?
three. Because people automatically think 3 centre backs means more defensive. But I'm not even saying you go with 3 centre backs. I still think you can go 2 centre backs and still have more cover and protection. And I actually think it allows you to attack better by having 3 who are back rather than 2. Because you have more,
Right.
and you're not dragging the midfielders about as much either. Like
Why don't
Sobo
we
and Grab get dragged about. It's
everywhere,
unreal.
bro?
Like they get dragged about.
Why don't we say everyone's fit, Cal?
Yeah.
I'll put the players out. Virgil, you'd say go left of the 3. Canate, you'd say go right of the 3. When you say you don't want to play
No.
3
See, this,
centre
I wouldn't.
backs,
I'm going Virgil in the center. I don't want Virgil doing channel
oh
defending.
cool, no problem. Virgil
So
in the centre.
I tell you why I say that. Remember
Yeah.
Chelsea's variant of the 3-4-3 with Conte.
Yeah.
David Luiz played the central of the 3, and David Luiz had by far the best passing range.
Yeah.
And David Luiz wasn't a great channel defender. He wasn't a great defender, but he wasn't a great channel defender. Virgil is a great defender, but he's also got the passing range as well. And I think he'll see more of the pitch from being central. Therefore, and I want someone naturally left-footed out on that side as well, because it makes it easier just in terms for build-up play, just in general. Like the moment a left footer gets the ball, they can get their head up and pass forward. If a right foot is there, they can only go back infield unless they're brilliant on their left foot, and we don't have anyone who is brilliant on their left foot.
Yeah. So you saying that? I'm guessing you're going Robbo then, right?
I'm going Robbo
because he plays like that in that
Scotland.
formation for Scotland.
Not just that as well, Ends. From a defensive standpoint, if Kirkers is up the pitch and we get caught on the counter, Robbo can naturally go over to left back and do that absolutely fine because he's done that all of his life. And then Frimpong comes back and then we make it into a back 4 when we start defending again if we get caught in transition. Because Frimpong's got the pace to get back in there.
Right.
Plus,
because you're saying names, I'm definitely. Yeah, no, because you're saying the names, I'm putting them in.
Yeah, Frimpong is a wing back. I don't understand. He's not a right back and he's not a right winger. He's a wing back. Nothing wrong with that. He's a specialist wing back. As a wing back, there's nothing to say he might be the best in the world at wing back. But a right back or right wing, he's not the best. Not close to being the best.
The only thing that I wouldn't, because I've seen some people saying he can't defend, and I'm like, okay, apart from the Southampton game where I don't even think his defending was bad, he's just his passing. He just kicked it off the pitch, playing it to the wrong players. He may have had a late night. Other than that, what other game has anyone got past him when he's been at right back?
They might not get past him directly, but they pop it about him quite easily.
That's all right, but you don't get past him. That's what I'm saying, isn't it? When I have to defend you,
he's really gone at him either.
They tried, but they can't outrun him, innit? It's one of those things.
Yeah,
can't outrun him. And what are you gonna do? You're gonna have to probably use your strength because he's a smaller character. Other than that, you're not gonna get. But he's tenacious, and what he does, he makes you have to go the other way. So not only do you have to, if you think you can cheat and stay high, you'll be like, oh, just run in behind. Similar to what what Cucurella said about Mo Salah not tracking back. They was like, well, we know he's not going to track back. So, and I'm like, that opposition came out and said that was mad.
That was a 180 situation for me, because it wasn't that long ago. Slot came out and just undressed Ten Hag's tactics on TV, bro. It was a year ago. Cucurella's just done that to us. If that's not a wake-up call, I don't know what is.
I promise you, man. If I was a gaffer, there should be no photos of him on holiday. He has to tell the family, listen, I'm going in the chamber, bro, because I can't have man chatting shit like this about, we know you.
Not another manager, Not another manager, another player. Oh, no.
And that means other players are definitely talking about that. They're like, yeah, but you ain't going to track back. So
it's water and cream crackers for the next 2 weeks, bro.
Yeah.
No butter.
Great fasting.
No butter.
All right, so that's your 3 and that's your 2 wing backs. Who's the 2 you go with in the midfield?
Grav and Sobo.
I agree with those 2, man. Those 2 for me, I think they complement each other the best, in my opinion. I think they offer the most balance. And you know it's crazy because it's just the legs, and I know with them they don't allow anyone in the midfield to rest or go, oh, we can have time on the ball. And I love when Sabo is more central because the way he presses, the way aggressive he is on the ball, and when he's central, he doesn't hold on to the ball for too long. He plays it. In the other positions, he's just doing a lot more running up, back, side, overlaps, underlaps, and I'm like, bro, I just want you to just stay in the middle of the park.
Yeah.
Who's your two in front of that?
Verts is definitely left 10.
Yeah.
I think by default I go Salah at the moment, but
I would go Jones, you know.
I don't think Jones gives me enough creativity or goal threat.
You say that, Cal, but you remember when we went into that box 4 and he was just popping up in the box scoring goals?
That was on McAllister's side. Sorry, that was on Verts' side, though.
Yeah, but it don't matter. You know what I mean? They can interchange. They're intelligent football players. Verts are not going to just stand on the left-hand side and say, look, Curtis, do not cross over. Stay where you are. Don't come across onto my side.
No, I hear it. I don't have an issue. I prefer
I'd rather
Jones
him than Salah, to be fair.
Is that, but are we just looking at Salah's form at the moment?
Nah, because I just feel like they will play. Curtis has got the ability to play those passes. That he's got the ability to not only hold on to it, but keep it ticking. And he's creative, he's skillful. I think with Mo, it might be a moment where he's like, I might go for goal, where there's a simpler pass on. Or he doesn't have the ability to just drop his shoulder past the player in those little half spaces, where I think Curtis has got that. Then Curtis can drop in. I think with all 4 of them, they can do well. Maybe not Verts as much. I don't want him to go in like the double pivot. But I feel like Sabo, if Sabo then goes ahead of him, Jones has the capability of dropping in, where I don't see Salah having that ability.
I hear that. I'm still going Salah though. I think he gives you that goal threat, and Salah's very creative once he's on form. Plus, I just don't think we've got any. Chiesa could potentially play there as well.
I'd rather trust Chiesa than Mo in there. Chat, who would you guys go with? Jones or Mohamed Salah in that position? I'd love to know what you guys think. And then who's your striker while the chat deliberates on that one? Who would be a striker then?
Striker in this formation is Isak. But here's the beauty of this formation, though, Ends. You can easily take Salah out of the team, put Verts in a lone 10 and go 2 up top.
You can do.
You can take Salah out of the team. You can go Mac and Verts in the double 10 and play Ekitike.
It looks like Jones might be winning this vote still, Cal.
Fair enough.
I'll put Jones there. But I hear what you're saying. You could just do that, innit? Whoever the other, you put Ekitike there, and then Verts can drop in there, and you've got that ability to do that as well.
Yeah,
and that's super stuff, man. But look, why can't we do this, Cal? Like honestly, bro, it gives us the balance. The players are close to each other in tight knit areas, and it frees up here because the right back can't just stand out on that side. He can't just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna stand out here. They're always going to have to tuck in, which is always going to free up the middle of the park, and also free up the wide areas.
Exactly.
But this brother to go 1v1 and cook, and this brother to go 1v1 and cook.
Bro, you're asking me a question now that only 2 people can answer. One of them's on this planet and the other one's in heaven, bro. God and Slot are the only 2 people that can answer this question. Because for me, this current formation that you've got on the screen here, 3D.
Sorry, Cal, you didn't know.
Okay,
we're top level over this side. So I didn't know you didn't know. Yeah, we can zoom in as well if you want to go in.
Go on then.
Oh, you want to get closer to the man?
Oh, go on then. I didn't realize go on then.
You want to rotate? Look on the other side.
Okay.
Know what we can do as well, Cal. Don't worry, man. We got stuff. Look, let's highlight because we want to talk about a particular player. Let's highlight the player, bro.
Oh, yeah. Football with heads is outside now. I see.
We've been, bro, but you know what I mean? We've been
That's
undercover.
why you're getting calls from the agent, bro, because you work with tools like this. All right, I see it. Oh.
But yeah, nah, look, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what? Let's highlight the other one just for optics, because I don't know, my OCD level is dropping now. Let's highlight those two. And then those two in the middle of the park, Cal.
I've got so
those are the two that we keep. Them two stay there and give us that stability and structure. Now you can't play through the middle. There's no way someone I don't see it. Maybe like the Caicedos of this world had freedom to do what he wanted to do. But if the man then was actually standing in the midfield and keeping to their positions, they don't do that.
Yeah. I agree. But this is the formation, man. And you look at that and you don't see much areas where teams can get at us on a regular basis. Like teams still will get at us. There's very good teams out there, but just not on a regular basis. Not on a regular
100%.
And there's so much fluidity within this formation as well. You can switch to 4 at the back in transition. You can switch to 4 in the back when defending. You can switch to a 4-3-3. Like the only concern with this, and this is more of a personnel thing than anything, is pressing from the front. But even that, why not just go to a mid block?
Oh, Cal, it's easy. And do you know what it would do, Cal? At first, there's gonna be teething issues, right? Where it's not working. There might be like, oh, where do I? There's some players who will get it. Wirtz will get it. Frimpong will get it. I think Kirkes will be better for it.
Sorry.
Isak will be better for it.
We've got a convert. Shout out to Mr. London LFC. Yeah, we're starting to. You guys are starting to see the vision now.
Oh, was he not there when? Okay, he wasn't there before.
Yeah, we're starting to see the vision now.
Nah, bro, I'm telling you, man. Eventually they will see it. Eventually everyone will see it. But nah, Cal, some of the players will get it straight away. Virgil's been in the back three. What he right when he goes now on international break for the next 2 weeks. That's what he's playing.
Yeah.
Robbo, obviously, I don't know if the extent of his injury, but when he's going Scotland, that's where he's playing.
Yeah.
Bradley's played in it as well. Frimpong plays in it. Soberslai's played in it, but he's played he's played in the Wirtz position in that for Hungary. He's played on the right side and the left side for Hungary in this shape.
Yeah. Does Hungary play a back three?
They alternate. Sometimes they go 4-3-3, 3-4-3. There's just different formations. I've gone and checked now. Where's he playing? He's played in a double pivot. I've seen him like left-sided, attacking mid, left wing, right wing, played in the 10. So I've seen him play in multiple positions. So he can do it. Gravenberch, we know, plays in it for Holland. That's where he plays. We know.
Shout out to Eric in the chat says, why not just grab between the centre backs to build up? Because then you're pushing Virgil and Konate out to the wide areas. More so Virgil. And again, Gravenberch is excellent. If there's one area of Gravenberch's game that could improve is his progressive passing. For me, if you're getting a midfielder to drop into the back three, that player has to have such good passing. I'm talking about. Remember, these are the players that have done it over the years. Flacco did it at Liverpool. Flacco's pass was excellent. Xabi Alonso, need I say any more? Pirlo. These are the Scholes was doing it to the latter stage of his career. Those sort of players have got a passing range that's out of this world. Zubimendi does it sometimes for Arsenal. Grav doesn't have that passing ability as those guys. Very good on the ball, very good passer of the ball, but he doesn't have that passing ability of those guys. That's why I wouldn't drop Grav into the back three.
All right. So, guys, there you have it, man. I hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed what we said. But listen, if you disagree, let us know in the comment section down below. I do reply to the comments. And if there's a certain part of the stream that you want to go and watch, it will be timestamped so you guys can go back to your favorite part and, break it down there. And if there's something you didn't think we covered and, we should have covered, let me know as well. And then potentially I can add that to a next stream. Shout out to each and every one of you guys in the chat. Appreciate the support as always. Big up for the super chats as well. Just consider dropping a like on the way out. And obviously, if I said something or Cal said something to trigger you, then a thumbs down is fine either way. It's all good. But Cal, big up to you, bro. Appreciate you jumping in and chopping it up with me, bro. Do you guys on Coppish have any streams today? You guys got coming up? You want to shout out?
No, but I'm aiming to get the match day vlog out today, so it should be out at some point.
Okay. And when are we recording our next episode, man? Hearing the people them are loving it, bro.
Yeah. Hopefully this week we can have a chat. Hopefully late part of this week we can do that.
All right, just let me know, man. We'll find the time. But yeah, these are all the players going on the international break. So Robbo is going on it, so he must not be injured. Kanate is going on it, so I think they said they will assess him when he goes and see how he is as well. I know. I was like, if you're injured, my guy, well, I would be like, nah, you ain't going nowhere.
Stay at home.
Eki's getting a call up, which I love. Isak as well. Maybe they go away and get a little bit of form and see what they can bring back. But the players I'll be keeping a keen eye on is like Gakpo to see how he plays for Holland. And
we know how Gakpo plays for Holland, like a man possessed. Like a man possessed. But what I will say is they play a different formation or different tactics with Holland. Plus, international football I take with a pinch of salt because I don't know about you. There's certain teams when you play in international football, they're walkovers, which you don't really get in the Prem. There's maybe one or two walkover teams, but so I don't pay too much mind to international stuff nowadays unless it's like World Cups and Euros. Because when you're playing,
the only thing with that though, Cal, if you say that, you know what happens though, bro? It's like the only time that players will then get a good rating or a good level where you go, nah, I think he done well here, is if it's like Premier League games. Do you know what I mean? It takes away from like what they're doing outside of that. And I agree. There's some teams out there that's dead food, and I don't know why. But it's international football.
Like who are the Netherlands playing?
I haven't checked, to be fair.
Let me have a look. Netherlands fixtures. But Malta and Finland.
Hey, Cookage. Hey, Gakpo, I need 4 GAs, my guy.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like Gakpo gets like 2 goals and 2 assists in over those 2 games, and Virgil keeps 2 clean sheets. Now, I'm not automatically going, yeah, they're gonna be fine for the Prem when they get back. I'm gonna be thinking it's Malta and Finland. Can anyone name me any Malta? Can anyone name me any Malta players?
No, I'd have to search it still.
What about Finland?
They don't have the players they used to have.
Can anyone name me any Finland players?
Hey, Cal, don't do that, man. That's deep, man. You're trying to say the man them are playing against like farmers and electricians. That's not what they're doing, bro. They're playing against professional footballers.
They are professional, but how high level are they? There's loads of chefs out there, but there's Michelin and then there's the others, isn't it?
I hear that. All right. But Cal, big up to you. Did you say you have any stream on your own channel, Dons?
No, I've got a couple of pre-records that'll be coming out though.
Okay, cool. All right, guys, listen, go and enjoy the rest of your morning. It's still nice and early, bright and early. If you're at work, don't stress out too much. Take it easy today, man. If your boss says something stupid, just tell him shut. No, I'm joking. Don't tell your boss to shut. You don't want a disciplinary or something like that.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, no, but sometimes you have to, man. Like, shut up, man. Let me just get on with my day, bro. Like, don't need you in my ear.
They leave me be, man.
Yeah, just let me do my work, man. Why am I like? Why are you here? Like, why are you hovering, man? Micromanaging. Like, let me. You know what I mean? Nah, it's all good, man. But listen, I might have another stream later. I haven't decided yet. I might have Mike Daz on the channel because there was a conversation he wanted to have, man. Because obviously he's been on the same side as us. Kind of, Liverpool team hasn't been playing well, but many people was okay with the papering over the cracks when we was winning the games later on, and we tried to say nice and sustainable. Because the way we're playing, there's no real identity in football. So I might have a stream later for that one, and I'll see if I'll get the other guys on as well. If not, stay safe, stay blessed. I'm going to use the copy shout outro. Big up to Cal. I know voice trolling, bro. Love for the love, bro. Peace out, people. Peace, man. Peace.